Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Thursday. Today is August the 24th, man. I went out today, just did all consultation sales. Today was a great day, man, because it's always a great day, guys, but today, when you book all your consultations, that makes it even better. So I had 5 consultations. One was actually for a client, Mitch. Guys, if you remember Mitch, if you go back about 2 weeks ago, he's the pilot that lived in that community in Williamson, Georgia, and he actually had me come out today and give them a quote to clean the carpets and upholstery in their private jets. So I did that this morning, and then I went and did 4 hardwood floor estimates, and all of them booked on the spot. 3 of them are screen or recoats, and 1 is a wax removal screen or recoat. But anyway, guys, before I head home, man, I want to do a video. As you guys know, man, I am going into a whole different direction in my journey, and I'm definitely enjoying it. One of the things I have been doing for so many years is mentoring, coaching, and just being a good resource to so many small businesses, business owners in business. And today I had the opportunity to talk to a carpet cleaner who is a entrepreneur. He's been in business for 7 years, and he said, Courtney, you know, man, I am ready to get off the truck, but I have a hard time. And so we start, talking, and just, what I do, I let people talk and I listen, and then that way I can kind of, dissect and break down what their issues is and help them, give them solid advice and what I would do. And not to say what I would do is always the best decision for someone, but again, I am a resource where people can come to for advice, and just get a different opinion, get my opinion. So after me and this guy talked, like I said, I let him talk just to see what his issues was, and I listened very well. 2 things that is holding him back, and I will say this, guys, I can relate, because this is the same thing that was holding me back for so long, and also a lot of other carpet cleaners. Now, like I told this guy, now I will say this. When it comes to a home-based business, home service-based business, carpet cleaning, wood floors, AC, plumbing, cleaning, lawn care, whatever it is to, to take care of a home. And I'm going to talk about something else too that I want to do next year when it comes to the home service-based industry. But when it comes to the home service-based industry, guys, one thing that a lot of us go through is, once we have kind of adapted, like myself, you start cleaning carpets for so long, man, it's like you're doing the same thing every single day. Now I will say this, there is no right or wrong. Okay, you're not wrong if you're an owner operator. You're only wrong if you can grow, okay, and your company is asking you to grow. A lot of times, guys, your company is asking you, we need to grow, okay, we need to take this to another level. Now, if you are a person that really deep down that realize, employees, because everything has its pros and cons. There's no one greater than the other. You can have a company that can be producing $10 million, but that doesn't mean, they can be in debt, and I have seen this a lot, a lot of frustration, a lot of confusion, a lot of headaches. These are some of the things that people who own businesses and they have employees what they deal with. And then as an owner operator, it's just you, yourself, and I. But again, like people say, what if you get hurt? What if you get sick? When you go off, and take vacations, the business has to stop because you stop. And again, that doesn't still necessarily mean the business is going to do so much better, just because you're there. Because I've seen a lot of businesses, once the owner stepped away, the business went straight down. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to what me and this guy was talking about today, is something that I dealt with as a carpet cleaner. And the first one, guys, is your ego and your pride. And when I say this, is that as a carpet cleaner, and talking to this guy today, you get to a point where you think you're so damn good. Okay, you think that you are so good, you are like the God Almighty of carpet cleaning, and there's the different reasons why this happened, but you think you're the God Almighty of carpet cleaning, and no one can clean carpets like you. And guys, I'm here to tell you, if you are dealing with that, you are absolutely wrong. Okay, carpet cleaning is a service, just like a lot of services, and if you teach the right person who really cares about what they do, because you can teach people all you want. If they don't care about it, they're not going to put their all into it. That's a fact. All right. But for me, I just, when you hear clients, your clients say, oh my God, Courtney, oh my God, John, this is the best carpet cleaner. I've had my carpets cleaned, by 5 other companies, and this is the best cleaning I've ever experienced. Oh my, you're just so great. They start calling you magicians, and that does feed your ego. For most of us, it does. And for me, and what me and this guy was talking about today, is you become so caught up in your own world where you literally start to believe nobody can do this like me. And guys, and again, I'm here to tell you, and like I told him earlier, that's just us. That's us in our head telling us that, but in reality, that is not true. There's a lot of people that can do this just as good as us, if not even better. Okay, it's all about how you train people. It's all about getting the right people who care about your company, who care about your clients, but at the same time, they have to have some type of benefit in it as well to even want to care more. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times, guys, I will say yes, money, but it's not always the money, because we see that in entertainment and also in sports. You see these athletes making millions of dollars, and they don't care. They don't come to practice, they don't come to the game, and they underperform. So I realized that, and I tried to psych myself out, when I got bored with carpet cleaning. I said, okay, if I raise my prices, it'll make me enjoy it, again. And obviously I was wrong. I just got burnt out, and I did not enjoy cleaning carpets no more after almost 19 years. So that's the first thing, guys, is that, stop, building up, your ego in your head, thinking that no one else can do this but you. All right, there's a lot of people out here in this world with a whole lot more responsibility than us cleaning carpets or doing wood floors. Okay, you have people out here who are saving people's lives. You have people out here who are doing heart transplants and brains transplants. These people have a whole lot more responsibility and a lot more on their plate than us going out here just to clean some carpets or do some floors. So that's the first thing. Okay, and number two, guys, is the reason why it is hard to get off the truck and convert from an owner operator is, and I see this so much in the carpet cleaning industry, because the carpet cleaning industry, guys, it's one of the easiest industries to get into. It really is. I mean, no credentials, no certificate, no proper training. All you got to go do, most carpet cleaners, and I will say, even myself, now I did work for a lot of companies before I started my own, and even realizing once I even went through my breakthrough years, my first 5 years I struggled, okay, because I had no insight. I didn't even understand simple business principles. All I knew really how to put down a cleaning product on carpet and suck it up. Even looking back then, once I got the right proper training and I got around the right people that knew how to properly clean carpet, that's when I realized all these years I wasn't even a good carpet cleaner. See what I'm saying? Leaving residue in people's carpets because I didn't understand the pH of chemistry. Just a lot of techniques, and again, no matter if it's carpet cleaning, wood floors, everything has to be taught correctly in order to get the best results. So with that being said, number two is you're not making enough profit. All right, this is something that a lot of companies, especially cleaning companies, especially small business companies, struggle with. I hear cleaners say, man, I'm making money, but at the end of the week, at the end of the month, and after I pay all my bills and I pay my business expenses, I ain't got no money, because the reason why, I heard a guy tell me this long time ago. His name was Mr. Ken, right? And he ran a small AC company, him and his 2 sons. But one thing he taught me, he said, Courtney, always remember, there's a difference between making money and making profit. He said a lot of companies make money on paper, okay? You'll be surprised how many of us are millionaires on paper, okay? But when it's time to deduct the business expenses and and that's one thing about running a business, a lot of us don't realize, not only do we have to, this business have to take care of itself, okay? The business, the trucks, the guys, the products, you know, the overhead, it also has to take care of our personal life. And I realize a lot of people that get in business, they don't realize that, like, this business, your job has to take care of not only itself, but also your home, okay? Your mortgage, your rent, your car notes, your kids, your wife, okay? Your groceries, your bills, okay? So it has to take care of a lot. And the reason why a lot of businesses struggle, all right? And again, guys, speaking from experience, you're not making profit. All right, this is why I tell so many guys, you know, sometimes it's best to just sit at home and do nothing. Well, I ain't gonna say do nothing, but work on your business. Sometimes going out there and doing that job, and when you really understand what it took to do that job, sometimes you'd be surprised, guys, you actually took a loss. You actually didn't even make any money. And that's how a business suffers. And this is why a lot of businesses go out of business, or this is the reason why a lot of businesses can't grow, because they're not making, okay, enough profit, or if any profit to allow the business to grow. Okay, so when you see the trucks, you see the 3 trucks, and you see the guys, that is a business that has grown because it's making profit, and it can add on, you know, different, you know, it can add on to the business employees, you know, I like to say team members, and trucks, and you know, offices. You know, 5 years ago I didn't have an office, you know, I couldn't afford an office. But once my business started to grow, and once my business started to make profit, that's when I was able to do these things. So guys, you have to, and I've said this before, in order to have a successful business, you have to have a profitable business. Okay, you cannot have a successful business if you're not profitable, okay? Because you are struggling. All right, your business, so many businesses are just hanging on by a string. So many businesses, because they have to stay owner operator, because they're not making enough money. All right, and I've been there. I was that same guy going out here doing all these jobs, and then at the end of the week, at the end of the month, my wife is looking at me like, God, this is real stuff. This is stuff that a lot of people don't want to talk about, right? My wife is looking at me like, okay, you've been out all day, all week working 6-7 days a week, doing all these jobs. Where's the money? I don't know. I mean, baby, I don't, because the business was not making money, all right? It wasn't making money, guys, and this is why so many of us struggle. So I just want to put it out there, is if you are a owner operator, like I say, guys, when it comes to the, you know, in these Facebook groups, you're going to have these debates, owner operator, multi-truck, guys. Everything is not for everybody. There's a lot of guys who have went multi-truck and went right back owner operator. But at least those guys gave themselves the opportunity, right? Me, you know, I have to have my team members, because I'm going into a different direction. I'm starting to teach. I'm starting to travel more. I've actually got companies calling me, say, "Hey, Courtney, when we get into the wood floor maintenance, we're going to have you come out to our, you know, our business, and actually go out with our guys on our own wood floor jobs, and you train them on our jobs." See what I'm saying? So I have to make sure that my guys are in place. Like this week, you know, we had 3 screener recoats. Scobie did all of them. I'm actually, you know, teaching myself, Courtney, listen, you see where you're going. Okay, you see your calling, you see your next journey, your next chapter. So again, just like I had that same mentality when I was an owner operator. Oh, nobody can do it better than me. All right. Oh, yeah. Guys, yes. Okay, I haven't cleaned carpets in almost 3 years, and it's a great feeling, because there was a time where I thought, again, nobody can do it like me, and I'm going to be a carpet cleaner for the rest of my life. And unfortunately, no, you know. So anyway, I just want to say this. And also too, speaking about the home service, guys, what I want to do, you know how you see like these real estate seminars, and you see these motivational seminars, and, you know, like Tony Robbins, you see how those business seminars. Guys, what I want to do, I want to put together a home service seminar. not just for carpet cleaning and wood floor. I'm talking about for anything that has to do with a home, landscape, roofing, cleaning, flooring, okay, anything, you know, remodeling. I want to put together a home service seminar where not only do you have home service providers that come, but you also have people like the guy that I talked to earlier who need to come and just surround themselves around individuals who can help them and show them and listen to their stories, okay? A network where you can network, okay? People who want to get into the home-based service industry and come to these seminars where they can network, they can learn. I think, you know, as far as I know, I haven't seen one, but I think that's something I would love to put together and also do some strategizing, coming together with all types of home service based businesses, like even like my camera guy David, Cool Geeks. He installs our TV mounts and he puts up our cameras. Anytime we have cameras, you know, act up, or we want to switch out cameras, or if we want, you know, new TV brackets, that's, you know, that's what he does. You know, I have an AC guy, I have a landscaping guy, I have a I ain't gonna say I have a roofing guy, but we had our roof redone like 4 years ago. You see what I'm saying? Have a cleaning lady. All right. So many things, you know, home service based business, and I think that would just be so good for the home service based business industry itself, and just start off small, start maybe here locally in Atlanta and just take it from there. So that's one of my other visions I see. But yeah, guys, hopefully this video can help somebody. If you are an owner operator who is struggling with these two issues, your pride has gotten in the way, or your business is not making enough profits, this is something that you definitely want to start working on. And eventually I'm going to start also offering private coaching, okay, helping, because you know, the proof is in the pudding. I've helped so many cleaners over the years revamp their business, and that's one of my things, guys, is I have that story of revamping, okay? And I tell guys, sometimes you have to revamp. You have to revamp. It's not an easy decision, but sometimes I'm telling you, it would be the best decision. I'm so glad that I revamped my business after 5 years of struggling. And it's no different than anything else in life, guys. If you're in a bad relationship and you see this relationship is not taking you nowhere, it's time to revamp, okay? It's time to re-strategize. Just like when you watch sports. If a football team is down 3-4 touchdowns, they're not going to keep running the same plays. Okay, guys, we need to re-strategize. Okay, we need to come up with a different game plan. Business is the exact same way. Sometimes we need to re-strategize and restructure our business if it's not getting us where we need to go. And especially after, I'm gonna say 4 to 5 years. If you're dealing with the same issues after 4 or 5 years, it's not the business. 9 times out of 10, it's you. All right, and it's time to make a correction. All right, guys, I'm about to head home. Hopefully this video will help somebody. See you in the next one, and get ready for tomorrow. All right, guys, have a great day.